welcome back. Spring is generally the time that we see more severe weather, which means, many people find themselves in the market for repairs. Here to offer up some advice for what to do before and after a storm hits is Erin Dufner with your Better Business Bureau. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. So what can people do to prepare for severe weather?
Well, certainly we just heard the forecast, some more severe storms this weekend, right? So today is a great day, and certainly tomorrow morning, to start planning. Plan ahead. If you haven't already, find a safe place in your home where you can go if severe weather hits, and have food, clothes, flashlight, weather radio, all those different kinds of things. For those of us who've lived in Texas a while, we know we need those things, but there are other things to consider. Look at your insurance policy, check out your deductibles for both your home and your vehicle. It's a great time to do it. It'll take 5 minutes, but then you mentioned
some tree trimming, some things that you might want to do, so that way you don't have to worry about that tree toppling over or what have you.
Yeah, so if you have some of those spring projects, bump those up, do those today, do those tomorrow morning. Get those tree limbs so that they certainly don't fall on your car. You just have a better chance.
Okay, so let's talk about the after. What do you have advice? What do you have for people who find themselves in need of repairs?
Well, the first thing is to call your insurance company. Insurance companies are experts in dealing with severe weather, certainly especially here in Texas. They're used to it. And they'll generally send over somebody to inspect the damage. If there is no damage, no harm, no foul. But if there is damage, then you can start getting the repairs done quickly. Certainly if you have an emergency, call your insurance company first, and then have that whatever is happening. If you have a hole in your roof, obviously you need to get that taken care of quickly. But just knowing who you're doing business with. Sometimes with more severe storms, there are a lot of scammers out there going door to door. And really, here's how you spot them. If they're asking for a lot of money up front, or sometimes the full project amount up front, that is absolutely a red flag. There are going to be people going door to door. We've all got neighbors and friends. But if somebody comes and wants you to sign on the dotted line, give a whole bunch of money up front, that's a red flag.
You say take time signing a contract. Why is that? What are you looking for?
Well, you want to make sure that you have time to read all the terms and conditions, including the warranties. That's where BBB does get some complaints that the work is subpar, and so when they want the contractor to come back out, they can't find them, or it's not covered in any kind of contract, and the consumer is out the money.
Okay, and again, you already mentioned beware of door-to-door solicitations and avoid paying a large sum up front. I mean, those are obvious red flags, and you should just be like, you know what, let me take your card, and then you can go and do your research afterwards before you actually put some money down, right?
Well, and that certainly can be part of your plan, right?
Yeah.
So just make sure that when you are going to, a lot of people are in a vulnerable state, especially if they have a lot of damage. They just want to get it fixed. They want to get their cars fixed. They want to get their roofs and pools and trees and all those kinds of things fixed. But we just have to remember, yes, it's important to get them fixed, but take your time. You don't want to be scammed.
Yeah, I always go by reviews. I ask other people, and if they like the job they did in their house, then I think they're good to go.
And certainly going to bbb.org on your smartphone too is a great place. Even if you're in a bind, you can find a trustworthy contractor in 25 seconds, right?
Okay, thanks so much. We'll be right back.